Something I wonder about is should we focus on like having entrepreneurs versus having technicians or managers? Like in terms of the E-Myth, is it better to be an entrepreneur
Well,
or
if you
better to be a manager or technician?
yeah, well, I mean, ultimately, you have to have an entrepreneurial side to you if you're going to start something by yourself. But there's so much that goes into starting a business. Um, so, first of all, you have to have a really good product. You have to have an extremely good service or product or something that somebody else wants, and they're willing to give you money for it. Like they're willing to exchange money, and that's not easy to do. So that's number one, right? So you have to have
Right?
that, and then there's just a whole list of things that you need to do. So you have to be able to make sales, work with customers. That's going to be the most important thing to actually get a sale to bring in the money. And then you need to have some type of advertising, whether you go around talking to people, whatever that is when you're starting, some type of advertising. You need to have, you have to have good people skills. You have to keep up communication with your customers. If you have employees, you have to keep them happy. You have to make sure you pay the bills. You have to do all your legal stuff and your taxes and your manage and track your finances. You have to make, if you're using equipment and your equipment goes bad, you got to make sure all your tools and equipment and software stays up to
Right.
date. Um,
So
you
just a
can't.
second here. I'm
Yeah,
wondering, we're talking technician, right?
yeah,
Mostly.
yeah. Most
Or
of these things,
manager. But
manager or
mostly technician,
technician.
you're
Yeah,
doing things, right?
exactly.
It kind of started with entrepreneur where you're visionary. I got to make this rare product that will stand out in the market. And then you go into I actually have to do the things that make this product
Yeah.
work.
So you can't just be an entrepreneur. You have to do all the other little things that a manager has to do or an employee technician has to do. The manager is the one that does, the detail-oriented stuff, who dots the I's, crosses the T's, remembers to pay the bills, and I'm definitely not like that. And if you're like that, that's a strength in one area, but if that's all you do, you manage everything, you make sure everything's perfect, but that's not going to get you anywhere if if you can't make the plans and look at the big picture and look at how you're going to make a profit, and all that. And you have to have that entrepreneurial side where, you can't rely on somebody else to tell you what to do. You have to make your own decisions to motivate yourself. Things that you have to be an entrepreneur too. So it's there basically three sides, three personalities that you have to balance, I guess.